Okay, so just in my slide here, I want to go through more in depth about stimulating pupil interest, and especially I want to go through motivation, so how we're going to motivate our students in the classroom. So you can see on the left hand side, I have two different types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic. And then on the right hand side, I have different ways of how motivating pupils, we might motivate pupils in the classroom. So stimulating pupils' interest is a key aspect in the learning process. So meaningfulness, value and benefit is key to their motivation. Teachers are very important in motivating pupils as they help by analysing from the problems that the pupils have, and then they create ideologies to overcome these. So motivation is divided into intrinsic and extrinsic motion. Intrinsic motion can be described as a motivation that is driven by interest and enjoyment in the task itself, and it is a relay of personal attitude. So, a teacher creating an environment where the learning process is driven by the pupils shows interest and motivation from the pupils. So, basically, if this happens in the classroom, it is very effective because the pupils actually feel like they want to learn about the topic. And then the other one is extrinsic motivation. So this comes from outside of the individual. Sometimes people they can get this when they are motivated, unmotivated. So people also can get extrinsic motivation in order to get prestige, and it can also be described as a will to get rewarded. So rewards such as money, grades, something like that. Okay. So in the learning process, there are several cases that make pupils need to be given motivation, and it is our duty to motivate the pupils in the classroom. So that's not only the cases about unmotivated pupils, but also the cases about pupils who get negative motivation, and then they need to be given a positive one. So the basic problem is when pupils think that they study because of, let's say, for example, their parents' force. So this is a kind of negative motivation. They do not pay attention in the lesson that is presented by the teacher. So this is why motivating pupil interest is crucial.